Write an equation of a line in slope-intercept form that passes through the given point and has the given slope. So we're going to use the point and our slope to plug in first into point-slope form. And remember, that's y minus y1 equals x minus x1. So we're going to plug in x1 and y1 and our slope into the equation. Then we're going to distribute our slope throughout the values for x. So you've got 3x minus 6, and then you have to add 1 to the other side. And so your slope-intercept form equation becomes y equals 3x minus 5. Question 5, it says graph the equation. This equation is in point-slope form, which remember is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And so in order to graph this, we can either rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form, or we can pull out the point and the slope and start there. So let's see if we can find x1, y1 first. So in this case, our x1, y1 point is going to be negative 3, 2, and then our slope is just 2. So if we want to plot it from this information, we're going to start by plotting our point at negative 3, 2, and applying our slope, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1, up 2, right 1. And if we want points going the other way, we can kind of backtrack. And so this becomes our line. Had we decided not to find the point, we could have rewritten this in slope-intercept form by simply simplifying the equation. And so we'll distribute the 2, that's 2x plus 6 equals y minus 2. We'll add 2, you get y equals 2x plus 8. And if we look carefully at our graph, the y-intercept of 8 is off the graph, but we're set up to start there, and then applying our slope would have been difficult, but we could have used this method to plot the graph as well. Question 8, it says write the equation in point-slope form for the given line. So in order to write our equation, we have to first find the slope of the line. So I'm actually just going to count rather than use the slope formula. So starting at the leftmost point, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units down, so that's minus 6. And over 1, 2, 3. So my slope, if I do rise over run, would be negative 6 over 3, which is negative 2. And then if I'm putting it in point slope form, remember, that is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. In this case, we have two different sets of points we can use. We can either use negative 1, negative 3, or we can use negative 4, 3 as our x1, y1. So we're going to have two different answers for our point slope form. So let's use the first one, negative 4, 3. So we're going to have y minus 3 equals negative 2, x plus 4. That's one answer. Or you can get the answer y plus 3 equals negative 2, x plus 1 if we use the other point. Question 11. Write an equation in point-slope form of the line through the given points. Then write the equation in slope-intercept form. So in order to do this, the first thing we have to figure out is our slope. So let's take x1, y1, x2, y2. So our slope, we're going to take y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So in this case, our slope becomes negative 1/6. And so now we're going to use this point to write our point slope form. So y minus 0 equals negative 1/6 times x minus 4. We'll distribute our slope. We've got negative 1/6 x plus 4/6, which becomes 2/3, equals y minus 0. Well, adding 0 doesn't change anything, so your final answer is y equals negative 1/6 x plus 2/3. Question 15, it says graph the line that passes through the given point and has the given slope. So our slope is 6 and our point is -3, -4. So we start by plotting -3, -4. And we apply our slope. Up 6, right 1. Up 6, right 1. And then we just connect our points.